But we're not joining a coalition because we'll just get fired after the fact. But look at the pity and sympathy points that Turning Point Action wants from us. Up to 10 large, guys. Erika, you have some explaining to do. Why is the bookmark red? You've got some explaining to do, Turning Point Action. So TPUSA and Turning Point, you get nothing.
Good evening, everyone.
I see you. Welcome to my channel.
Freedom came under attack. A deliberate and deadly terrorist acts.
America. You look at this. No view botting. No issues getting the views. It's Candace Owens, the queen of YouTube, the GOAT of YouTube. 1 minute ago, streamed 1 minute ago, 299k views. I don't think I have 299,000 views on all my videos for the entire year. But let's click the video and just see within the 5 minutes that it's taken me to make this video. Let's see what the metrics have inflated to. Within the first hour, 302,000 views. She's got her foot on Erika Kirk's neck, and I think this should just be a revolving series. I think she should push this out like episodes of ridiculousness. There was 8, 12, 15 seasons.
As a group, we're empathetic people. Okay, we're nice, you know what I mean? If we see something happening to one of our friends and it's embarrassing and it makes us laugh really hard, then we're gonna laugh for a little bit, but then we're gonna step in and try to be nice about it, right? Sure. But at the end of the day, we will circle back around
1000%
and provide our empathy.
Good-hearted people.
Yeah. Now, do you ever accidentally laugh because you got such a trigger on the laugh where you didn't realize it was hurtful till it was too late?
Yeah.
Erika, I have a feeling that he's backhandedly, subliminally talking to you. This is exactly what Candace is doing. She's circling back, and it's time for the 1,000 part series on Erika Kirk. Let's run this up. This is the most intriguing
to even walk into my bedroom.
Series I've watched in quite some time. So, Erika, keep lying.
You know what? Yeah, let's do that. We can easily pre-record this. I said absolutely not. My husband always went live. I have nothing to hide. We're fully transparent.
It's just so we can keep this series alive. Actually, you know what? Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing everything you're doing in your everyday life because it's all one big lie.
We're fully transparent. What you see is what you get. If I start breaking down on live TV, I break down on live TV. My husband was assassinated. He didn't die in a car accident.
Long live Charlie Kirk. Damn, Erika, this wasn't even a real marriage. She couldn't even get the man's ring size correct. He wanted to take that, look at it, he wanted to take that thing off. And speaking of TPUSA, take a look at this. Take a look at this right here. I'm gonna show you just a little something. You ain't getting no money from me, man.
I write all of my own speeches.
Stop it.
And when I said that...
Stop this. You live and die on this man's ghost.
The Holy Spirit that is unleashed.
What you should do is give it up, Erika Franzve. You're not Erika Kirk.
I lived 31 years.
And, hey, yo, check this out. Look what they trying to do. I ain't gonna be the one in the congregation, right? That is the big fish. But look, I get Turning Point letters probably once a week, wasting these redwood trees trying to get my cash. But I'm not gonna be the one in the congregation that is a big fish that you sit next to, put your arm around. Hey, you want to come talk to Erika? No, actually, I'd really would have liked to talk to Charlie Kirk, the man Now the myth,
Baby offered
now the
to take
legend.
Turning Point USA to the next level.
This
and
is
that
who I actually
Charlie
wanted to speak
turned
with. No,
him
this
down
is subliminal.
in the
Erika,
Hamptons
Kirk,
at the dinner that you were a part of. But you
even
don't
your own
remember that.
man's is saying, stop. Stop going against the investigation of
accept
Candace
that?
Owens and the conglomerate.
I was in middle school.
Going against
But for
Candace
those of you that were
Owens
not in
and
middle
the
school, did you just
independent
accept this?
conglomeration of
All right, you
independent
guys, we have a lot to unpack
Central
today.
Intelligence.
And you pressed
centrally coming
Charlie,
into
Laura Loomer, and the
Candace
deranged
Owens'
Zionists
and then she siphons
because
and
she won't bend
weeds
the knee
out
to
the
Israel.
information that we need to know about Israel, and then it gets real, and then she brings it to us. But Charlie was saying, Erika, no, stop, wait, no, don't do it.
It's true.
Yes, we know it's true, Miss France Faye. You should have never crossed your husband. Don't even send out that cease and desist to Candace, because guess what? It's gonna be a long, long, long day. It's gonna be a long
We're
day.
here for such a greater purpose. And Charlie and I both knew that. And that's why Charlie built what he built. And I talked to God, like I said, the same way. You know, God use me. God heal my heart.
Blah, 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 blah. Supercalifragilistic. Big word. Sustainability. Big word. Sustainability. Vocabulary word. Ta-da. Technology. Tech. It's so high tech. You have to have a highly technical BS mind to think that that makes any
You know
sense.
my pain. You know the depths of my
Absurd.
pain.
Nothing. It's just a word pretzel. We're in a pretzel. She's saying a lot of words.
Walk through this with me.
Erika, to deeply understand it, I just want to get real cerebral with them, you know? Explain it to me like I'm two.
Put the people in my path that will help heal me and guide me and direct me and keep me in lockstep with your will.
So, Stacey,
He's gonna say Stacey Sheridan. I'm gonna say Bibi Netanyahu in Israel. Lockstep with the plan. The 100 million. Isn't it? And wolves. I got something for you, my boy.
I've been reporting on Charlie Kirk's death, and something that keeps coming up is a military base in Arizona called Fort Huachuca. I've been taking a closer look and have uncovered what looks like a lot of fraud.
Hey yo, wolves! Now this isn't much, you feel me? But wolves, go ahead and pop that address in and do your due diligence. See if that's another P.O. box.
He's sovereign, but he's just. So let the Lord handle that.
But it gets even crazier.
Yeah, it actually does get even crazier. Now watch this. It's funny that Wolves talks about eyes and wants to focus on eyes. Look at Wolves' eyes for this whole video. Look at it. Look at him. Do the whole video. This dude doesn't blink at all. Look. Look at him. The dude doesn't blink not one time in any of his videos. You know why? Because he's reading off a teleprompter. Look at him. He's reading off a teleprompter. He don't blink. Because he's got to keep the spot of where he's reading off the teleprompter. In all the videos he's made about Turning Point USA, look at this. He hasn't blinked not one time in any of his videos.
All of the rest of the millions of dollars that they have spent was not for political activity. I have a really hard time believing Turning Point Action does that qualifies as political activity.
Look at his eyes.
All of the rest of the millions of dollars that they have spent was not for political activity.
Look at those eyes. That boy don't blink. Wolves and teleprompter finance. I love the investigations, bro, but I had to bring out that little piece of nuance. In 3 Turning Point
I have
videos.
a really hard time believing that.
Me too.
We're gonna take a closer look.
Not one blink. Not once. He doesn't blink at all. He's the blink god. Look at it. You see him blink once? He doesn't blink at all, dude. See if that's another P.O. box that's getting millions stashed into that little 3x5 little turnkey P.O. box. Wolves, can you do that for me?
The same person who manages the election-focused organizations Turning Point Action
And Turning Point PAC.
But we are supposed to believe that it is a 501c3 that does absolutely no political activity whatsoever. Well, we have...
Hey, the no blink god. Look at that. The no blink
owners. What they are allegedly using it for is illegal activity. This is why the letter with Donald Trump's alleged handwriting
That's not
is
his.
so important.
That's not his. I didn't see a redaction. That's actually the signature and handwriting of the Treasury guy. You could tell he uses the cursive / half cursive, half italics. So this was wrong, but I like going at wolves, man. But in the meantime, Erika, what does wolves like to say?
That strange 501c3 managed by Tyler Boyer.
By Tyler
It is
Boyer.
managed By the
Tyler Boyer.
The more important thing I'd like to introduce to you is Tyler Boyer. Tyler Boyer in 2010, just when this gets established, is going to make an appearance in Romania to work with the Romanian parliament. I'm sorry, what? He's going to stay approximately from May through to the end of the summer. This is the exact same time frame that the Black Sea Rotational Force 10 is going to be there. And here is the proof. Tyler Boyer. He's an important guy, Tyler Boyer. Drinking in Romania, enjoying the models, the ladies. Who was the person in Romanian parliament that he went out to see? How does that happen? Tyler was in college. Who set that up? Could it have been a Farnsworth? Very close with that family, aren't you? They were in office. I'll keep digging, see what we come up with. Tyler Boyer's back. He's fresh back from his trip to Romania. The models, the girls, the bottles, he's popping them.
Oh, we should really go back and reread 1984, Ty Bo. What do you mean by that?
O'Brien then reveals to them that he is in fact a member of the Brotherhood and welcomes the two of them in the fight. He then gives them a copy of Emmanuel Goldstein's manifesto of the Brotherhood. Winston and Julia go back to their apartment where Winston reads the manifesto to her. As they are reading it, armed soldiers barge in and seize them. Mr. Charrington, the owner of the store Winston bought the diary at, is secretly a part of the Thought Police and turned them in. The police separate Winston from Julia and take him to a place called the Ministry of Love. Winston suddenly learns that O'Brien is a party spy who pretended to be a part of the Brotherhood to catch Winston in a rebellious act. O'Brien spends the next few months torturing Winston. Then one day he brings him to room 101 where he is told he will face his greatest fear, rats. O'Brien begins to lower down a cage of rats that will eat Winston's face. As they begin to lower over Winston, he cries out to stop and to do it to Julia instead. This is what O'Brien was looking for all along. He stops the cage and takes the broken Winston, who has given up on Julia, back into society. When Winston sees Julia, he has no interest in her anymore. Winston returns to work with an undying loyalty to the party and Big Brother.
Now, Tyler Boyer.
That's what I do.
With the quick synopsis of 1984, do you know who this gentleman would be? Anyone want to take a guess? Yes. Tyler Boyer is the man that was a spy, and this person here is Erika Kirk. She turned her back on Charlie when she was tortured by the brothers, the biggest of brothers, and was groomed and perfectly manicured to the government's liking. Tyler Boyer is the one that introduces Erika to Charlie. And Tyler Boyer is reaping all the benefits and the spoils because he's such a good government puppet.
And when I said that, that is the Holy Spirit that is unleashed. That is a revival that's unleashed. Your mind and your heart right, but it's one of those things where God's jurisdiction is your heart, and he looks at your heart. The rest of the world will judge you on your outer appearance. Let that be the noise that, it's out there. But when you know, without a shadow of a doubt, that the Lord is your refuge, the Lord is your strength, and you wake up every morning and you say, God, give me the grace. You just talk to God. And that's when people say, how do you pray? You just start speaking to God. Just start talking to him. It's peace. When I'm talking to God and I don't have a peace about something, that's not of the Lord. But when I have peace, I know it's him.
You mentioned recently Nehemiah.
Yes.
Which I thought was so interesting because if people
Building
know
the wall. Yes.
Yes, I mean, it was a man who was a Jewish exile, but he had served the king where he was working so well that when he said, I want to go back and rebuild.
Erika wants to be Nehemiah or compares herself to Nehemiah. The only problem is when Jerusalem was destroyed, she would have to ask the king for permission to go back. There was no concrete evidence that he ever took over, that he killed the Persian king, nor took power by force. He served the Persian king and was appointed government, and Persia still ruled over Judah. So this is a rare example of an imperial official helping restore a conquered people's capital city rather than suppressing it. But Erika, you're doing the complete opposite of the story of Nehemiah. You took by force a company that was Charlie's. You did not follow the biblical principles and did not follow the same path as Nehemiah.
He is still a student, I should mention, at Arizona State University, and Tyler Boyer then immediately falls into some luck. In April of 2011, at the end of his spring semester, he is elected by the Arizona Senate to serve as a student representative to the Arizona Board of Regents. It says that the state Senate has confirmed ASU undergraduate Tyler Storm Boyer as the new student regent for the Arizona Board of Regents. He begins a 2-year term beginning on July 1st. Oh, that's interesting. Now, in case you're wondering what they do, what the Board of Regents does, it's the governing body of Arizona's public university system. They're in charge of policies.
I see why now we should read 1984, Mr. Boyer.
Precious, and they just want to be loved on.
Yeah, Erika, there is just so much synergy building, right? I find myself wondering if the Colvetts and the Franzfays and the Boyers may have all run into each other in Romania. Is that a crazy question to ask while we're transporting through Romania? Probably not, though, right? Much more likely that Erika just happened to enroll in Arizona State University for her final year of college, a mere months after Tyler is elected by the Arizona Senate to be the student representative to their Board of Regents, after he's hanging out with models and politicians in Constanta and Dennis Franzface nearby. I'm sure this is all a happy coincidence, and she also just really can't remember how or when she met him. She can't, and she doesn't want to reply.
Would you like to elaborate? Is that what you're doing now? With TPUSA? What I need you to do is stop sending me all these trees. Stop wasting trees. And get on your JOB. You should have been on your JOB or taken some time off your JOB and mourned your HUSBAND. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, please, can you do me one favor? Can you at least put the wedding photo back up in Charlie's office?
All right, you guys, I actually think it's appropriate to bring Kid Rock back, bring him on the stage right now, because I loved his song with Sheryl Crow. It was a big hit. I put your picture away. That one, very relevant today, because what's trending all over the internet right now is Picturegate. Who put that picture away? That's what they want to know. It refers to a picture of Erika and Charlie on their wedding day, which Charlie had in his home office, that suddenly went missing after his death. And I will tell you why the internet is on fire about that.
Candace is coming through with the 50 cal Barrett scope. Candace on fire with the velour sports coat. Looking classy, but still yet sassy. Go get him, girl. Let's go. You read off his pros and cons. Well, family was one of his pros. One of his cons was his wife. That was a shapeshifter. That was a liar. That was a wolves. But no finance. But now you got finances because you've taken everybody's donations and gifts. You put your arm around the woman in the bustier in the front.
It's true.
She's got millions. You've already done your due diligence. You've already vetted her and seen her credit score, like we used to do back at Wells Fargo when we were vetting and seeing if you were able to get a full line of credit or a new mortgage or a consolidation loan. That's what you're doing. But with Turning Point USA, I get letters like this every single day.
I thought the same thing. I was like, well, 2016 was a bit of a wild year for Erika. You're telling me she also had time to read the Bible cover to cover? That's pretty hard. That's pretty hard to do if you actually had nothing to do, which is what she did for 8 months, where I personally feel like she was maybe training somewhere. Otherwise, why try to wipe that year by claiming that you played basketball for another year when you didn't? I don't know. I feel like she was doing some Christian training, perhaps. Again, it's my opinion. It's my podcast. I'll share my opinion. Misty writes, why are they still calling it the Charlie Kirk Show? It's time to retire the name in respect of Charlie's memory. How about the Turning Point Show? I think that wouldn't even do it justice. Turning Point makes people think that it's Charlie's legacy. It's not. They should rename the company. They should rename it Shabbat Shalom.
What makes this more egregious, guys, is when we come out and I show you and we open up the Turning Point USA documents. And we see here, Turning Point USA, and we have the book, okay? They open up their synopsis of what his book was about. And included is something that I will keep. It's a Charlie Kirk bookmark. Okay, I will keep this. I did open this and I will keep this. We are Charlie Kirk. In red. I don't like that. But what I also don't like is, yeah, Candace said that they should change the name of the company and all that. They'll never do that, because along with these, I also get this one. Look at this. Oh, this is for Turning Point Action, not Wolves and Turning Point Pack. Look at this. Would you look at this? And then, oh, they've even put a real postage stamp on it. And look here. Look at the sympathy points. Look at what they're actually trying to get out of me. Up to 10 large. Dear Erika, thank you for your note. My prayers are with you. You can count on me to help keep Charlie's mission going. I'd like to help Turning Point Action with a gift. Minimum that you can even give is $35. Okay? And so, if you write an additional message to Erika, she'll never get it. Optional, yeah, because she'll never get it. And then we have, we're not gonna scan that QR code, you feel me? But we're not joining the coalition because we'll just get fired after the fact. But look at the pity and sympathy points that Turning Point Action wants from us. Up to 10 large, guys. Erika, you have some explaining to do. Why is the bookmark red? You've got some explaining to do, Turning Point Action. TPUSA, this is asinine. Another letter within the same month, but different signage, everything. In memory of Charlie Kirk, they won't give this up. Once again, on normal postage. Nonprofit organization, so they didn't even pay for the postage. But you want me to pay a minimum of $35, up to $2,500 on this one. Okay? So you want us to help you get the Turning Point chapter set up and running this semester. I'm sick and tired of colleges pumping out radical leftists to stop this progressive pipeline. I'm rushing back to my best one-time tax-deductible gift of $0 because this man is gone. Why would we donate? Guys, why would Turning Point USA raise $100 million plus when he's no longer here? This is no longer the same organization. So why? I thought that was Sunglasses Man. I thought that was low-key the dude that set off the, you know what I'm saying, the joint on the shoulder.
Brown Shirt Man is counting down to the shot. He signals 5 minutes, 4 minutes, then gets into position where he raises his hand to his arm. Am I the only person who finds this suspicious? Come on, people. He's literally counting down 5 minutes before the shot takes place. Dan Flood does the final hand signal, the van trunk opens, the shot goes off, and Charlie Kirk falls down. Then after the shot, Brown Shirt Man runs over to Charlie Kirk and kneels down next to Brian Harpole. They carry Charlie Kirk's body into a nearby SUV. Do you notice anything strange about this photo? In the back pocket of Brown Shirt Man, we see the shape of what looks exactly like a palm pistol. Does anybody find this suspicious? Can the brown shirt man please explain what was in his pocket? Because it looks like to me like he has the outline of the murder weapon in his back
Wolves,
pocket.
whoa there, partner. It's a fucking dip can, man. The guy dips. Or he could be the shooter. But I think this is a funny side-by-side. You got the man's ass and then a little palm pistol from the fucking Western days on the other side. That's crazy. See, he puts his head down like, I gotta keep my eyes open. I gotta keep them open. Please, get through this clip. And then he can, oh my God, I can blink finally. It's like
Dan Flood does the
This is weird to me. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Yeah, I've been watching every single lore, every single piece of information on this case before I actually chime in and actually give my 2 cents and what I can provide. What I can provide is these motherfuckers will not stop trying to fish and reach for my money out my pocket, using this man in the top left corner, looking all innocent, looking all dapper, but you killed the man. So TPUSA and Turning Point, you get nothing. Stop trying to be money hungry and making that right turn toward Israel.
Because
let's keep it real.
Refuses to worship
and
Israel.
big up to Candace and the due diligence in this series. Man, y'all know who it is. It's I see you, your boy. I see you. And everything about us is blue collar, and we gets it. And everything about us is blue collar, and we gets it out the mud. Please stay tuned.
様が覚醒する原因となった